Hey everybody, Chris St. John here, architect and dev. Today we'll be looking at automating natural language to more detailed database queries from scenarios, getting quick query results using ChatGPT and AI. AI Dev Tips is a new tutorial increasing developer productivity, maximizing talent, minimizing tedious tasks by using ChatGPT and other AI tooling techniques. Also supported by AI Startup Plan app Instantiate.io. Don't miss out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share with your colleagues. Thanks. We'll be trying out some more detailed queries based on scenarios. For example, top 5 most expensive products in our database, average number of items in the order, and getting users based on how many orders they had. You could figure out these queries on your own, but that ChatGPT AI part is to speed things up so you can feed several scenarios in at once and get structured queries in seconds. But before we get to that, this is brought to you by, you know it,
Instantiate.io. AI tools to brainstorm, organize, and advance a successful startup. Go to Instantiate.io. Free sign up. Over 50 AI tools to help develop your business plan. Track your progress. No coding required, just put in your ideas. Organize, save, advance AI results into your startup plans. Sign up is free, easy, and fast. Go check it out.
This is just a reminder that if you are following along, in previous videos, we asked ChatGPT to create a schema and tables for an online bookstore. We created a lot of fake data to populate the tables from AI output and made an entity resource diagram from ChatGPT with Mermaid Markdown. Check out the previous videos, starting with AI Dev Tips 1, to follow the whole series up to this point and see how we got here. Now imagine some scenarios are brought to you by the product manager. You are busy and want to speed up the process of creating queries. There's a scenario: find the top 5 most expensive products. When I request the 5 most expensive products, then I should receive a list containing exactly 5 products sorted in descending order of price. So I can copy and paste the scenario straight into the ChatGPT input box. This is a very simple query that we're constructing here, but this is just supposed to be a simple example to see how it works. We get back from ChatGPT a simple result, which is select all from books, order by price, descending limit 5. We can plug that into pg-sql. So we put that into the input for our SQL Console, and we see that we get the results as we expected. Highest to lowest price books. Now the product manager has brought us an additional scenario. They want to calculate the average number of items in all orders. When I request the average number of items across all orders, then I should receive the calculated average number of items per order. So we put that into ChatGPT, copy paste that straight in there, and we see we get a result that is starting to get a little bit more complicated. You're going to start seeing things get a little bit more detailed, and we select an average and then create a sum of quantity from order details and group by order ID. As we get through some of these easier queries and start getting more detailed, you're going to really see the efficiency of using ChatGPT for these. We're going to put that right back into pg-sql, and we're going to see that does give us the result as we expected. Let's check out another example. Another scenario has been brought to us by the product manager. This one sounds pretty simple, but again, we're just checking out the different ways of doing this. Count users who have placed more than 2 orders. When I request a count of users who have placed more than 2 orders, I should get that result. We can see what we get back here. Now we're just going to get the SQL query back and see that we have something fairly simple also, but a little bit more detailed than some of the others. Select count. And then we do a little subquery here from select from orders, group by user ID, having count order ID greater than 2. We're going to continue to keep getting a little bit more detailed. We're taking baby steps here, but the next scenario is list products that have never been ordered. When I request a list of products that have never been ordered, then I should receive a list containing only products that have never been a part of any order. We're going to look at both products and orders for this. We're going to put that into ChatGPT, and it's going to give us a left join SQL query on order details and books book ID, where order details order detail ID is null. That actually gave us nothing back because everything already has been ordered before. We're going to say that we want products that have only been ordered once. We get back a join with a count, and we see the results we expected, showing the products that have only been ordered once. So let's look at this scenario. We're finding the total expenditures of each user. When I request the total expenditure for each user, then I should receive a list where each entry contains a user ID and their total expenditure. Put that in ChatGPT, and we get the result from ChatGPT, the SQL query, select on user ID, sum as total expenditure from users, left join on orders. Plug that into our SQL Console, and we see that we get the list of user IDs. Just having the list of user IDs is fine, but sometimes you want it to be a little bit cleaner and see the usernames. So I've added here, when I request the total expenditure for each user, then I should receive a list where each entry contains a user ID and the username and their total expenditure. Plug that into pg-sql.com, and we see that we did get what we were looking for. The usernames are there. Well, that was pretty fun. We got all that stuff done. We started with a really basic query and kind of worked our way up. And we're going to be continuing to get more advanced here. So some tips, improvements, more advanced queries are available. Use that to whatever you need. Use the individual scenarios. Remember though, ChatGPT does make mistakes. Make sure to validate these, test them, make sure you're getting back the code you expect. Definitely convert from Gherkin scenarios into PostgreSQL if possible. You can ask product owners, product managers to help you write those, or you can write them yourself. And you can just go nuts with joins, sums, and any other operations. ChatGPT should be able to handle that. As always, remember, this is for prototyping, and enterprise architecture would require more customization to your use cases, more fine-tuning for things like performance and things like that, but you can still definitely use ChatGPT to speed that up. And that's it, automating natural language to more detailed database queries, getting quicker results with ChatGPT and AI. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I hope you're having fun following along. And we're going to be doing a lot more of them, getting a little more advanced in the next one. And then we're going to do some other things besides database queries too, of course. And of course, make sure to check out instantiate.io. First 30 days of your startup idea in one day. You get startup plans done really quickly. So if you already have some coding you've done, some features you've developed, but you're really not sure how to market them, this will help you with that.